Welcome to the complete guide on S3-Compatible object storage. In this video, we will explore what object storage is, how it works, and why it has become the standard for cloud data management. Object storage is a fundamental technology that powers modern applications, from social media platforms to data analytics. By the end of this tutorial, you will understand how to use S3-compatible storage systems effectively. Object storage is a data storage architecture that manages data as objects rather than traditional files or blocks. Each object contains the data itself, metadata describing that data, and a unique identifier. Think of it like a massive library where each book is an object. Unlike traditional file systems that organize data in hierarchies, object storage treats everything uniformly. This approach makes it incredibly scalable and perfect for storing massive amounts of unstructured data like images, videos, documents, and backups. Object storage has several defining characteristics. First, it is massively scalable, capable of storing petabytes of data without performance degradation. Second, it uses a flat namespace, meaning there are no folders or hierarchies to navigate. Third, it provides high durability, typically offering 11 nines of durability, which means your data is extremely safe. Fourth, it is cost-effective compared to traditional storage solutions. Fifth, it uses REST APIs for access, making integration simple for developers. Finally, it supports concurrent access from multiple users and applications simultaneously. Object storage and block storage are two different approaches to data storage. Block storage breaks data into fixed-sized blocks and stores them like a traditional hard drive. It is fast and efficient for frequently accessed data, but less scalable for massive datasets. Object storage, on the other hand, treats all data as complete objects with metadata. It is slower than block storage, but far more scalable and suitable for big data and archival. Object storage is ideal for unstructured data, while block storage works better for structured databases and frequently modified files. File storage, also known as network-attached storage, or NAS, organizes data in hierarchical folder structures just like your computer. It is familiar and intuitive, but becomes inefficient when dealing with massive amounts of data. Object storage abandons the folder hierarchy and instead uses unique identifiers to locate data. This makes object storage infinitely more scalable. File storage is suitable for traditional applications and shared drives, while object storage excels at cloud applications and big data processing. For modern cloud-native applications, object storage is the clear winner. Amazon S3, or Simple Storage Service, is the industry-standard object storage platform. Launched in 2006, it revolutionized cloud storage and became the de facto standard. S3 uses a simple paradigm of buckets and objects. A bucket is a container for objects, similar to a folder, but it is a flat namespace without subfolders. S3 provides multiple storage classes for different use cases, powerful access controls for security, lifecycle policies for automatic data management, and REST APIs for programmatic access. S3 has 11 nines of durability and is used by millions of developers and organizations worldwide. Understanding S3 core concepts is essential for working with object storage. First, buckets are the top-level containers in S3. Each bucket has a globally unique name. Second, objects are the actual files stored in buckets. Each object has a key, which is the full path and file name. Third, keys are unique identifiers within a bucket. Fourth, metadata are additional information attached to objects like content type and custom tags. Fifth, versions allow you to maintain multiple versions of the same object. Finally, access control lists and bucket policies control who can access your data. S3 offers multiple storage classes optimized for different use cases and cost considerations. S3 Standard is for frequently accessed data and offers high performance. S3 Intelligent Tiering automatically moves data between frequent and infrequent access tiers. S3 Standard IA, or infrequent access, is cheaper but has retrieval fees. S3 Glacier is for long-term archival with very cheap storage but slow retrieval. S3 Glacier Deep Archive is the cheapest option for data you rarely access. You can also set lifecycle policies to automatically transition objects between storage classes based on age or access patterns. Security is paramount in object storage. S3 provides multiple layers of security. First, identity and access management allows you to create users and roles with specific permissions. Second, bucket policies define permissions at the bucket level. Third, access control lists provide granular permission control. Fourth, encryption protects data at rest and in transit. Fifth, versioning helps protect against accidental deletion. Sixth, multi-factor authentication adds an extra layer of protection. Seventh, logging and monitoring track all access to your buckets. Always follow the principle of least privilege, giving users only the permissions they need. While Amazon S3 is the most popular, several S3-compatible alternatives exist. MinIO is a high-performance object storage system designed for cloud-native workloads and Kubernetes environments. Ceph is a unified storage system that can function as object storage with its RADOS gateway. OpenStack Swift is a massively scalable distributed storage system used by many enterprises. Wasabi offers cost-effective hot cloud storage with single-tier pricing and exceptional durability. These alternatives provide S3 API compatibility, meaning code written for S3 can often work with these systems with minimal changes. Object storage has numerous real-world applications. Backup and archive is one of the most common use cases, providing long-term retention with lifecycle policies. Media storage is perfect for storing images, videos, and static web assets at scale. Data lakes enable organizations to store massive amounts of data for analytics and business intelligence. Static website hosting uses object storage as the origin for content delivery networks. Machine learning relies on object storage for training datasets and model artifacts. Mobile applications use object storage as a backend for user-generated content and file synchronization. Now that you understand S3-compatible object storage, you are ready to get started. First, create an Oz account or choose an alternative S3-compatible provider. Second, create your first bucket with a globally unique name. Third, upload some objects and explore the management console. Fourth, set appropriate permissions and access controls. Fifth, experiment with the REST API using tools like curl or Python. Sixth, set up lifecycle policies for your data management needs. Finally, explore monitoring and logging to understand how your storage is being used. Practice with small amounts of data first before scaling up to production workloads.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.